And I'm back. Nobody picked anything! Fine, I'm gonna pick something. Get good, guys. I am going to pick the Pensacola because it's new and improved Pensacola. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Pensacola, tier 6 now. Best cola. Replay that you sent. I'm in here. What was that replay you sent me? I don't remember, man. I just download them, throw them in a folder, and that's it. Was it the Alsace? Yeah, thought so. Alright, we'll do that one next after this game. Hopefully the Pensacola will explode. Why do you want the Pensacola to explode, man? What did it ever do to you? See you later, Edge. Thanks for hanging out, man. And thanks for the cheer, whatever that 100 thing is. Appreciate it as always. Oh, I love this boat. Pensacola, honestly, is probably my favorite of the USN cruisers. And finally, people are starting to learn to appreciate it. I'm going to pick a different angle because I haven't done it this way before. We're going to come down like this. A little bit up. Look at how narrow this ship is. One thing I really do like about it is it can dance, and it can thread salvos, and it can thread torpedoes, all that kind of stuff. It's good stuff. Yes, this is stock consumables. This is Fish Rock, who I used to feature a while back, and he hasn't sent me a replay in a long time. Yeah, he sent me one now. Fish Rock told me in this replay that this was the one and only battle he intended to play in the Pensacola because... Oh, I kind of like those guns the way they look. Because he wanted to get the 190,000 Elite Commander XP and just be done with it. So he played this ship completely stock with nothing because he just could care less. I would suggest it was great at tier 7. I loved it at tier 7, but a lot of players didn't. Because I think at tier 7 you run into tier 9 battleships that have a lot more power and penetration capabilities than tier 8 battleships, especially the German ones. And the Japanese, we go over to the Izumo, and I don't know. You also don't see as much on the low end either, so I don't know. Yeah, the transition from Pensacola to, or Cleveland to Pensacola is one of those transitions players just don't expect. And so when they go to this ship, it's a completely different playstyle. It is the ship that trains you to appreciate those 203 American piercing shells. But yeah. So the map is Two Brothers. It is a middle tier game for Mr. Fishrock. That's not so bad. Yes, Kuma to the old Furutaka is another good example. Even to the regular Furutaka, I mean, it still has the 203mm guns. Now the Furutaka just has that extra hull. And Furutaka was another one of those ships that I just loved because it played so differently. I loved the B-hull, well, what is now the B-hull Furutaka with the 6 single 203mm batteries. Just something different. I used to call it my fruitcake delivery service. I'd run up and torpedo people in the face and just run away. Furutaka is another one of those ships, very fast, very narrow. You could do all kinds of silly things. Yeah, 22-second reloads. You play it like a battleship that also has torpedoes. It's really fast, and I mean, it's just the level of stupid. If you guys know iChase used to do challenges called the Monday Rules challenges, and you'd go and do silly things and wanted to get people to do things, and then you would win doubloons, and I won a lot of them, and one of the ones I won was in Furutaka, because I just ran around and I chased down battleships and just torpedoed them as they ran away from me. It was hilarious. So check it out if you got time. iChase's YouTube channel, Monday Rules, and it's, I don't remember if it was called Furutaka or whatnot. The replay is actually in the following video, so whatever number it is, look for his Monday Rules that follows and you'll see it there. Little behind on the Nuremberg there, otherwise nice shot, Citadel. This is the beauty of the American piercing shell. Now, you'll notice the turret traverse, though, is very slow. Alright, next target is in Atlanta. Who needs to die? Miyoko is staying Bounty, so that's good. Double fire, DCP that. There it goes. Stock DCP, but whatever, who cares? You're just here to have fun and make commander experience. There it is. The other Citadel, the Atlanta. And yeah, he flashed broadside the enemy and didn't get punished for it. That's one of those standard things you see in the Pensacola. Also, notice the Pensacola's got 10 guns. Oh. Sorry, back to the action. I love those 10 guns. You know, New Orleans, going from tier 7 to tier 8 felt like a side grade or even a downgrade. As you went from 5 guns in the front to 6 guns in the front, but from 10 guns overall down to 9. He gained radar though. Yay. Alright, switching to HE so that he can HE pound things. Now you could continue to pop AP into the broadsides of these battleships, but instead you're going to choose to pull a Natsu and Beach. Okay. The god is already on fire. I might shoot at the New York or the Britannia. Britannia is overextended quite heavily, so he'd be a good target. There you go. Now he's starting to open up. And again, I would probably shoot broadside battleships with AP. This AP is no joke. Shoot for the upper belt area. Do a lot of stuff to him. You do not have priority target. Interesting. So I guess you just don't want to know when the end is coming. DCP-1 fire. Bad. Fish Rock, what are you doing? I mean, I guess you're thinking the Atlantis too far away to damage you. Miyoko's running away. Protagna's running away. My cat is even watching the fish. Yeah, hi! He knows when I say cat, which is kind of funny. You want to come back up and get brushed again? Come on. Might as well multitask, right? Take care of my cat brushing duties. Now, this is really interesting that neither team has actually capped A or D. Both teams have just kind of circle jerked outside of the caps, and unfortunately, Fishrock's team is down a ship, but I mean, really, the battle hasn't done too much. And yes, cats like fish, so maybe that's what it is. No DDs mean no capping. Yep, very true. That's a good point. Although the Emerald, I mean, Emerald over there's got the best shot of doing it. And you can see he's about to come into the cap there. He's got the smoke screen to be able to smoke up and hide from the enemy while he caps. You're surprised no one did the channel rush? Well, that Miyoko, I mean, look where he is. He could be doing it. Meanwhile, the 3 battleships have decided to stick together, safety in numbers, so they can all just get burned down at the same time. Okay. Look at the amount of broadside he's showing here. Fishrock is just... wow. amazing. He's getting away with showing this much side. Probably because of Bodie McBoatface sitting there. Fun name. Okay, so Miyoko did not go down the channel, and here it comes. Once again, not getting punished. Wow. Oh, torpedoes. No point in shooting him. I think he's dead. Okay, shoot him.
Destroyed an enemy battleship.
Someone did do the channel dash. The Atlanta's coming down. I'm amazed. Those battleships all challenge the same side. Hey, B-Ted, how you doing, man?
Enemy battleship sunk.
Thanks for coming to hang out. Alright, everybody. Act your best. We have a wargaming rep here. Just got... Did I get a replay from Blas? I did. Okay. I'll check that one out next after this game. So I didn't tell you guys. I like to be surprised by replays, right? I don't want to know what the game's gonna be like. I don't want to know if it's a win or a loss or any of that kind of stuff. I just want to enjoy the game and give feedback based on what I'm seeing going on, right? Because you know that whole hindsight thing, like you know what's coming, all that kind of stuff, right? Unfortunately, sometimes when I get replays, people like to, for whatever reason, they like to put names on them and, you know, try to get me to play them. But personally, I'd rather have a replay that's got nothing on it, because then I'm surprised, just like all of you guys are. Well, Fishrock's replay, I remember specifically because he sends me the email. I look, and then the subject line, he goes, "The new Pensacola sucks. I can only get 5 kills with it." So I think that's this replay, but it could be somebody else's. I'm pretty sure it is though. We'll see. At this point though, boy, not looking too good. Atlanta torpedoes in New Mexico. Only in this game. We've got the Atlanta that managed to get into C-Cap and took C-Cap. The rest of the team on the enemy side, though, is kind of kiting away up to the north, so now's a good opportunity to rush in, grab C-Cap, maybe loop around south to D-Cap and head off the enemy team, or go up the channel, but that's a bit of a risk. Fishrock, one thing, you know, I always comment on with replays in general, but now would be a good time to communicate with the team and try to talk with them about overall strategy, who's going where, what do you guys want to accomplish, who are your main targets going to be, that kind of stuff. You're down to 5 versus 5. You've got 2 caps, or you've got 1 cap, they've got 2 caps, so eventually you're going to bleed out on points. You're pretty low on health. What else? Other Pensacola is pretty low on health. All the other ships are relatively healthy. Comes down to, is that Atlanta still at C-Cap? My guess is he's continued on to D-Cap. We'll see. Scout plane, good choice here. You want to kind of see if the Atlanta is sitting in the channel. We kind of knew that Pensacola was probably going to go down. He was very low. by now the Atlanta would have been spotted by the plane, so we know that the Atlanta is not in the channel, at least not right there. So you feel safe going into CCAP now. I do like that you're with the team. I kind of wish the Leon would be with you guys too, but maybe that's a better thing. Battleships, generally speaking, you kind of want them separated more so they get crossfires on targets. So with the Leon meeting up there might actually be an okay thing. Guns looking at the channel, ready to go. Should that Atlanta rear its ugly head? Oh, there he is. Your plane spotted him, I think. Yep. Alright, so you know he's not a threat right now. Hopefully the Leon could take care of him. So time to look to see to the decap. His protagonist, half health, definitely healthier than you are, so you have to be careful not to give him a shot. Pensacola, okay, there you go. Sadly, Miyoko's using HE. Other Pensacola, alright. Now you gotta play this carefully here. As you're slowing down, which is good. Let them fixate on the other person. Hit the C key so you're looking from the front turrets. I would have shot the southern Pensacola there, because he's more broadside to you. Although this guy's really close to death. There you go.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Time for Mr. Mendez to die. Pow! Give it to him. There you go. Atlanta's facing off up north against... Nice! How many? 15,000?
Destroyed.
Atlanta's gone. Leon took care of him. That's good. See, that's why it's a good thing Leon went off on his own. Of all the ships in this team, I think the Leon is probably going to be the best independent. Gotta be careful though. That Atlanta's got torps. Question is, did the Atlanta get those off? Miyoko, 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 Miyoko. Yes. Is this gonna work? The ball. Oh. Here's something that I find works too. When I'm playing against a bow on target, I like to ripple fire instead of full broadside it. So fire one at a time. I find that I get better accuracy that way. And look, there it is.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
The Kraken. He should be repairing his engine. He's not. That is a good point. And because... Help! Because he doesn't have the... Because he doesn't have the... what am I thinking? Priority target. He doesn't know how many people are shooting him. Oh well. Some players also like to play with incoming fire alert, which can be handy too, especially in a situation like this, but just pay attention. I like that he's reversing, using his speed to make it more difficult to be hit. Oh! Now would be a time to go dark. You stop shooting, start moving forward, take the decap without being shot at. Let him shoot the Miyoko instead, or the New York, while you get all the sweet, sweet, delicious capture points. Aircraft servicing expert. Oh boy. Pro strats coming up right here. You heard it here, guys. There are other tier 1 skills that are useful for American cruisers, especially like expert loader is a good one. Alright, well Fishrock, thanks for sending in that replay showing some of the strengths of the Pensacola. A lot of fun, that. Love that ship. Use evasive maneuvers on your destroyer. Oh, you guys. Alright, so that takes care of the Pensacola. I am going to download Muser's replay. Alright, Muser, which one do you want me to showcase? The one from Naval Mission or the one from Atlantic? Solomon Islands one. Oh. Okay. Solomon Islands is like a tier 3 map. Used. Alright, so I'm going to do Naval Mission because I hate Atlantic. Hey, Chris! Okay. My cat was literally sitting on my hand, which was on the mouse. I think he wants some attention. Oh. Come on. Where is my... There it is. Whew, gotta put the Iron Bank Zath back up.